Welcome back, guys, to Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince post game. Well, post main story at least. We finished up the main storyline. We beat up our father. We were all happy, and now we have an S rank, couple S ranks to do for. I was going to call it Pokemon Go for a second. My gosh, my mind's elsewhere. We have to do we still have 2 tournament rankings left to do. I was thinking we could see. Well, it's been a while since people have seen me get my ass kicked. I figured this would be a good time to actually show that, hey, I can do that. So we could do the S rank here, as well as in, oh, what is it called? Endor. Before we do, though, I wanted to go ahead and turn in our mini medals, but before I even do that, I want to mention that I did one new synthesis. It doesn't look like it, but that's because I refreshed our oak. I named him Shady Oak, by the way. I think that's what I had before. I had Oak Shade, so I decided Shady Oak sounds nicer. So Shady Oak here, I just gave him a new ability and gave it them. They still have Splish Ward and Blowhard. Eventually Splish Ward's got to go, by the way, because they're not really weak to that, but it's just for Cast Slasher anyway. But really, I gave them Destroyer because it gives them Thwack, and I wanted to be able to use their Wisdom because that does increase the chances versus Death Dance. But besides that, we also get Death Dance so we can compare and contrast if we need to. It also gives Shady Oak some other abilities, so if they need to, if it becomes stronger, they'll have the level-based moves such as Withering Look to possibly stun them. Tidal Wave, same thing for different element. Kamikaze, no. Well, Kamikaze, I don't know, maybe. And Giga Gash, because again, electric damage. So they have different level-based moves to use, while also being able to be like, you know, hey, I kill you. The other moves are not as useful, but you know what? They're pretty decent for them. Everyone else is about the same. Anyway, let's turn in our mini medals, see if we get anything new. Yep, give me 5. 65. Only 5 more till you get the loyalty card. Okay, so we didn't get that many. Good to know. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and play with the accessories and see about, well, yeah, I'll see about an S rank. More than likely, though, let's first find out.
My apologies.
Oh, never mind. So I'm glad I didn't set up those accessories. Sorry, me old mucker. We're still setting things up for category S. And the main side, I recommend you go around and do whipping your team into shape. I'll go quickly check Endor if it's the same too, then. But I'm glad we got the mini medals out of the way. I'll go check Endor real quick, and if we can't do that, then we're just going to go to the new Travelite location. I'll see you there. Aha! Endor!
It's time at last. The Endor Coliseum Category S Mega Brawl is now open to all qualifying entrants. That means you, handsome.
Do you want to have a go?
We have S. Alright, I'm going to rearrange the accessories like I said I was going to do. And maybe my party too, depending what I need. And we will see me probably get my ass kicked because I don't think we're really ready for this. Our monsters are like, we have some D ranks in here. And yeah, it's been hard to upgrade them without overpowering, which I already did anyway. So I'll go ahead and do that and be right back. Alright, I set up the orders and I also set up the accessories. I'll go over them if we need to, but for the most part, don't worry. Let's find out how bad we're going to be taking on with Category S.
I believe in you.
Thank you. Now let's find out how this is going to work.
And how bad will this possibly be? I mean, to be fair, Droll doesn't always listen in these. We have a Samurai, a Dolahan, and it's something else I couldn't identify. The face.
Finally, we've arrived at the ultimate Mega Brawl Challenge, Category S. But who will be running the gauntlet?
Who indeed?
Heads turn to follow him all around Endor, leaving whispers trailing in his wake. You know who I mean?
It's
He's the
me.
talk of town, shining star of the ring. He's the Mega Brawler of Mystery.
I don't like that title.
Now, no one knows where he went all those years ago, but he's back from retirement. It's Don Diasta!
Oh, I thought it was going to be tomfoolery. That would have been cooler. Oh, that weird dude. Okay. Which one's the large one?
On with the first match.
The slime?
Let's brawl.
Well, here we go. How bad could it possibly be? Okay, so I have debilitation on you. I don't know if the cure slime is going to be faster or not, so I'm going to leave them as is. The only differences with the accessories I did, I don't think we could look at them. Nah, we can't. Well, actually, if I do this... Oh, here we go. Meteorite Bracer on Drold. Demon's Ring stays on Roger Hack so that he has both agility and attack up, and crit rate. I got the Swindler's Stole on Catback because it gives him a Wisdom, Agility, and MP boost, so sure, go all in on that attack, even though he's probably still fragile. And then for heals, he'll still the Hero's Cloak to get some defense. But alright, let's see. Who's going first? You do. Nice hit. Ow, hit. Alright, Warcry's not the worst. It'd be better if he decelerated. Ow. Alright, you're slow. We don't need to set you up for anything. Good. Alright, we can continue. Alright. We're stun locking one. That's still pretty good. Nice. We got a pretty decent party. Ooh, wow! That kaboom wrecked you. He's gone. Oh, last legs! Uh-oh. He did pretty damn good there. Oh, you focus Kazing over heal. We might... Oh! Wow. That was dangerous. I don't see this going well.
Bashes his way through the first bout.
Not really.
Keep going. Let's see what you're made of. Don't you go stopping now. I need to know.
He needs to know.
Now, is she a devil in disguise? Stepping into match 2, boasting a
this girl. I remember her.
Fighting record is none other than Nancy.
Yeah, I remember her. We read with one of her, or synthesized with one of her monsters.
Turning back now for the mega brawler of mystery. It's time to go, go, go all the way, way, way.
All right, little piggy.
No time to waste. It's time for the second bout. Let's brawl.
All right. Oh boy. I really wish you would just debilitate instead of Warcry. Maybe I should put that on lower end, I don't know, but let's see. Okay. Pretty good. Finally! Agility down and spells sealed. Oh, you're perfect. On some of them, anyway. Okay. Going all in on that. You're going to be Omni Heal spamming for sure. Okay. Not bad. You finally decelerated, though. That's what I wanted. You know what? It's okay. They're all slow. Why attack that one? Good. Yeah, we do not have waiver relief on... Oh! Low heals! It kicked in! That was one of your abilities. I haven't seen that at all. Ugh. That attacking is doing nothing. Alright, thing's done. You can heal. Okay. Slick skin, whoa. Yeah, about the time. You can go ahead and attack a little, and this should kill. Oh, he means business. All right. I'm impressed. When he gets to decelerate off, that was right.
The mega brawler of mystery does it again. We're approaching the end, baby.
All right.
I just want to thank everyone who made this incredible journey possible. Everyone who played their part in this remarkable story.
All right, how bad is this going to be?
Now it's time for the
Monty?
grand finale. Enter the
And he's a
deadliest
dwarf.
dwarf to ever step into the ring. It's the original master of monsters.
Is this gonna be a callback?
Monty!
A callback to the original? Is it? Is it? Oh, not quite. No. But they're still very fucking badass. Oh shit.
Oh, finally made it all the way here, eh, lad? I have to say, I had more than an inkling that you would.
I don't see this going well.
You've come a right long way. But I saw that spark in you from day one. Now, do you reckon you've got what it takes to take me on?
I honestly do not know.
It's master versus pupil in the ultimate showdown. Will this be a fairy tale ending or a lesson in the school of hard knocks for our hero?
I think the latter.
Let the third and final bout begin. Let's brawl.
Oh boy. Here we go. I have a feeling they're going to pull something out and it's going to just wreck me. Because as soon as their Cure Slime goes down, we are so screwed. Alright, let's do it. Who's going first? You do. Good hits. This is going to hurt. Okay. 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 Not too bad. We're doing some respectable damage. Oh, you're chiming in with the extra heals. That is smart. He didn't want to even bother decelerating, so you know what? I'm okay with that. Go for it. That'll help. They're going first. I'd really rather them debilitate. Good move. Bad move. Alright, we got rid of one of them. You know what? I'm just going to leave it. Let's go. Oh, shit. They're focusing him down. Oh! Droll, you're pulling it out. You're just going like, "Nyeh." We did it! Honestly, I'm shocked. I was not seeing that happening, but you know what? I'll take it. I wonder what we're gonna get. But either way, we fucking did it. I still think Drold would be better off decelerating all the time, but you know what? It worked out in this case.
He won Category S! Oh, it's almost too much. I need a moment. Okay.
Take your moment.
A legend is born.
Da,
No
da, da, da.
longer the mega brawler of mystery. Now he's the new reigning champion.
Yes.
Well done there, lad. You put up a proper respectable fight. I'm right proud of you.
Right?
Everyone, put your hands together
They're playing your
congratulate
song.
our victor in style. Now raise a glass and make some noise.
Everyone put your hands up. Okay. That seems like a very, like, yay. Awesome. I was not expecting things to go their way. But it did. Seriously, I didn't even play test that one. I just figured, you know what? Let's just go ahead and show it off.
Ooh,
Ah!
you've done it! You've won the whole thing! And for your prize, you've earned a delightful candlelit date with yours truly.
You're funny.
Only pulling your leg, champ. Here's your actual prize.
Prize! What do we get? A scavenger's medal. Oh, another item up. I thought we already had one.
You seem somewhat different from when we first met, but that's life, I suppose. Either way, I'll always be your biggest fan.
Well, thank you.
Please do come back and visit, champ.
All right. Well, we are the champions in Endor. And, well, we're going to see if that scavenger's medal is anything actually new or if it's just a repeat of what we have already. So, Typhoon, you don't have anything. I have so many things I got to play with here. Scavenger's badge versus scavenger's medal. Okay, it's an upgrade from the badge. So if we were going on an item hunt, this is definitely going to be it. I don't know if these stack or not. It doesn't feel like they do, but in some weird ways, I've noticed some things stack and some things don't, and I'm not really sure on that. So, but either way, I am going to attempt to stack them when needed. Because I think the gold one does too, but it's hard to tell. Either way, we have a better way to get items. That's the important thing. So, hooray for that. Now, what do you have to say now?
Do you want to have a go?
Which would you like to enter? Sorry, I can't enter. Oh, it doesn't have a little
Good
dialogue.
luck.
It doesn't have a little dialogue to say like, oh, so you don't, oh, you already beaten everything. You can't do anything. It just lets you go in. A little sloppy there. I'm going to see if anyone has anything interesting to say and just talk to everybody. Anyone, the one that does, I'll show. Otherwise, I might off-screen go to Maulosseum to see if now it opens or not. Either way, we'll see. Here we go.
Oh, there you are, Mr. Champion. I'm so lucky to have known you since before you were famous. Oh, that reminds me. I happened to mention you to a certain chap, and he entrusted me with this letter for you. Here you go.
Oh. Dear Psaro, I'm not sure you remember me, but this is Evan. We lived in the same town when we were children. Oh. It's my fault you and your mum got chased away. I've never forgiven myself for that. When I saw you fighting the Shriveler, I went to get help and told some grown-up what was going on. But they got the wrong end of the stick and decided it must have been you who summoned the monster. I really want to apologize in person, but you're doing such amazing things right now. I'm sure you don't have any time to spare for the likes of me. That's why I'm writing this letter. Psaro, I'll always be cheering you on. Yours, Evan.
So it's a letter from an old pal, is it? Well, there's no truer treasure than friendship, eh?
Well, the little extra dialogue is nice, I guess. It would be nicer to have it in full swing, but there you go. Alright, this lady says the same thing in the beginning, but then she goes,
Oh, if it isn't the champion himself. Now there's someone who knows how to get it, how it's done.
yeah, not much, but it's something different. Oh, this dude I don't really remember well.
Gosh, if it isn't the champion himself, please shake my hand. No, wait, give me your autograph. No, wait, forget the autograph. Do you have any tips for winning? Or better yet, could you just give me some of your monsters?
Really? Wow. Alright guys, it's been a while since I've shown you some synthesis on the screen, and I wanted to show you a little bit of extra stuff that we can do with this. There's some extra powerful monsters that I have created as well as can create. So, I want to show how you do that. Reverse search will just let us know what monster we haven't yet created, but yeah, we have some really cool ones we can do here. We can make a razor burn, which look at those look at just look at him. That's basically all I have to say. Average HP, MP is a little lacking, but the attack is monstrous. Defense and wisdom, great. Agility is on par. Now the traits, let's see, Frizzmeister, it's just basically all fire. But defensive impulse, which will let him stick around longer if he's at half, not bad. But to make him, well, we have to use two of our end people here. Mohawker you guys have seen, but Purgatoid I made off screen, and I was debating on using on my own because he's kind of like an upgrade to Roger, and I kind of wanted to do that because it's, I don't know, it's not a bunny or a dragon, but still, it felt like this would be a perfect upgrade for him. I don't know, I was debating on this still, but I wanted to show off that, hey, I made a Purgatoid here, and they have high attack, high defense, but low everything else, just like I like them, glass cannony. So that was just one of them, though. I'm not making them yet. We also could make Jasper Unbound from 11, which has above average wisdom and health, and is S rank as well. Thing is, I'm not really a fan of their moves there. Like, Ultra Crafty Hammer is nice, and Triumph, Critical Triumph is pretty good. The Spellbinder, I don't really care. Because this would be the upgrade for our mage, Catback, I guess, now. And in order to make them, we have to use our other super ultra rare that I was also debating on making the upgrade for our buddy Roger here. Lieutenant Gores, who has a bunch of attacks and including some really cool skills to pass along. I don't know yet if I'm going to be making these guys. It's very tempting. In order to make them, though, too, I had to do some crafty finagling here, but it doesn't look too hard to make these guys overall. It's just annoying to have to redo them. So, yeah, those are some options I wanted to show off. I've also made some other people that I haven't shown off too. Let me go ahead and do a quick rank show here. There are some I hatched, which you've seen. Like, for instance, I've had Crystal Linda here that I hatched a couple times now. But then I also made Lieutenant Gorham Hogg. I think that's the other one. Yeah, these guys are all from Dragon Quest IX. Hootingham Gore is a mage increase, who starts with Sage, which is the all buffs move. I could show this off. But it's mostly statusy, and I don't really care for that. But he has got great magic and stuff, but look at that Sage. By the way, I did buy that off-screen from the online shop, and I've given it to one of our buddies here. Rock and Roller. It's basically earth-based stuff. And Strong Speller mostly for Kazane. But I gave it to Fuzzy Mud Sage, which I have to rebreed them to get their levels up, though. I've also made, as you can see, I hatched a sort of Evil Leopold, and then I synthesized them just to get them a little bit more skill points, really, but they're not that useful. I was actually thinking of doing Overkilling Mech as an upgrade to Roger, but I was getting annoyed that we were beating things so easily, so I figured, you know what, these are cool things to make for now. But, like, this one's also large, for instance, but, like, seriously, look at Zap. They're mostly electric type. They have tactical troopers, so they do extra attack at the cost of some stats going down. And metal medley, so they'd be great for metals, but they already are. And Machu Picchu is kind of whatever. I caught a new Nemesis and made it a Nuriel, which I don't know. I'm not really a fan of it. It's kind of the slow defensive tank. But I did make a Dragon Lord. He's one of the top dragon types. He's also kind of magey, funny enough. The problem with him is that, his traits. He can be intimidating, he has Spellbinder and Confuser, so he's more of a statistician, but it's like, Confusion's not that great. It's fine, it's not that great. Spellbinder can be pretty good, but that's about it. So I'm like, I don't really want to use you. And then I've also hatched you. You already saw Purgatroyd, I could show him again. He's got Little Menace, so he does more damage to small enemies, small people. Metal Beater and Last Legs, which is very helpful. So that's why I was leaning towards him. Then we have Marcus de Leon. I hatched him. Pest Controller is interesting because it does all the race-based damage. So yes, I guess you could say he's racist. But no. Rando Muster, Super Slap, and Intimidating is kind of whatever, though. And then Equinox was going to be the upgrade for, I think I mentioned this, but it was going to be our upgrade for Droll because, well, they have Major Downer and Debilitator, but they also have Sizmeister, which, instead of Last Legs, which makes me a little bit sad, and they also don't have as good of Wisdom, which I don't know if it will greatly affect how the statuses will land, the debuffs will land. I'm not positive. I think higher Wisdom helps. But again, not positive. That's why I'm a little hesitant to actually upgrade them yet. Besides, he's been doing so well so far. But everyone else I think you've seen or you've briefly seen, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. But here's a very quick overview. I have two Metal King Slimes, which I'm like, about because their MP costs are mad. I think I've shown that off. Avareth is an interesting one where it's a mage-type dragon. Very defensive, but I think the problem with it was that its abilities. Transstate greatly increased wisdom after casting a critical spell. He gets Spellbind, and he's more of a sizzle person, so But anyway, that's all I wanted to show you here. Let's go ahead and continue the main story.
Come again.
Alright, we're about to place the Rainbow Travelite. It's been a while since we've shown this off, but as usual, still looks like Chaos Emeralds a little bit, but that's okay. We have a new location to visit, and it's a whole new world. Because we see everything else we went to. So this one's the all hard to go to place. So let's head on over there, and if we get a cutscene, I'll show it. But if not, I'll meet you outside. And here we are, the Whisp Woods. looks menacing. And yet eerily
So
normal.
this is where we'll find Venjurah.
Venjurah.
I'm guessing they don't have a big hitter around these parts. Should make it pretty simple to recruit the local monsters.
Good to know.
I'm glad you finally made it. Come, let's go and take care of Venjurah. There's not a moment to lose.
Is this another stupid trap?
In fact, we should probably go together. I hope you don't mind.
This is definitely a stupid trap. Sure. More party members, I guess. Except they're not really a part of the party. They're more like a follower, but we'll take it. I don't trust
It's
you.
this way. We'd better get a move on.
As long as you don't wax poetry at me. But, alright. Also, this is bothering me. I want to grab that item. And, oh, new enemy. I've made one of them before. But, I do want to try to recruit one. So, Ronin Raccoon. I had to use one of these. I had to make one of these guys to make one of the tougher monsters you saw before. So, let's... This is definitely not the best team for this because, unfortunately, Typhoon does not have very good stats. 342 is decent, but look at this. 892, 743, and 494, to be honest, not that great. You're better than Typhoon. You're better than Typhoon. You're better than Typhoon, too. Actually, you're better than Slibmarie. Slibmarie. But I'm going to put Slibmarie here instead, then. Typhoon just had the scavenger bed. And also, we have a Mighty Armlet Plus, by the way. And there's another plus in there, too. I think I might have mentioned it. But anyway, let's attempt to scout this.
Now!
Reasonable. 1/3. Okay.
You're one of us now.
Sure. We could use you. I could make another one of those creatures that I made before. Alright. We get some Mega Medicine. But anyway, the first thing we're supposed to do is look behind here. I just saw that item in the background when we were doing the cutscene, so it's like, Aha, and this is why we always look behind. Mini Medal! 4 more to go. This is assuming I even found them all. I might not have gotten all of them from the different things. I'm going to attempt to avoid these guys, but don't count on it. Oh. Okay, then. Cosmic Chimera, I'm almost positive we've seen. So, I'm not going to bother. Anything? Okay. Okay, come on. We're not that stealthy. Some of these guys are really large, too. Ooh, story time. I imagine, though, that Ludo is actually this person somehow.
So this is him, huh? The last of the unholy trinity, Venjurah.
If the divinity of the Trinity are still around, we really need to get rid of them. Oh! He's doing the thing.
Our little sleepyhead is waking up.
What great timing! Boss time already?
Take your seats. The show is about to begin.
We doing this?
Venjurah, harbinger of oblivion.
Yep, look at that.
Be a good boy and obey my words.
Of course you're going to be betraying us. We already knew that. Well, he looks interesting. Well, first things first. We're switching you out. I'm going to put Typhoon in for now. Not that Typhoon's really good at this or anything, but we may as well. Drold, are you useful here? You are! Oh, you're not weak, though, to it. So you're barely getting by this. Alright, we want to debilitate him. You can make your own decision. Cap back. We got normal, strong, strong, normal, strong. Kazam? Weak to. Okay. Well, that'll be your in. And Typhoon? Just curious. I didn't think so. And how's your water? Alright. May as well give him some splashes. And of course, because this guy's a very serious person, we need to throw poop at him. No, no. Let's attempt to throw a bad medicine. We have a couple of them. He's strong against them, but why not? Attack, defense, agility, wisdom. Damn! I'm still using the debuffs from our buddy here, because they have extra effects. Accuracy down. Okay. I'm glad I threw that bad medicine. I'm not really worried now. Alright. But go ahead and sap. You can do your business. Catback. Yeah, you got this. Kazam. And Typhoon. Keep splashing, I guess, for now. We're pretty good. Yeah, I am not really too worried now. Ooh, that hurt a little. Alright, blunt him. Keep gazamaling ding dong, and I guess I'll just let them decide at this point. Get mad. Ooh! Yeah, I think we got this. Uh-oh, he broke his wind. Too bad we don't have any breath attacks right now, huh? Actually, I'm really glad. You know, while I'm thinking of it, before it gets bad, we'll do some minor healing to the others, just to keep them up. Alright, you have blunted, you've sapped, and decelerated. Let's dim him.
Here.
Splash is doing very respectable damage, though. Having a water specialist is actually kind of cool. Ah! Yeah, that was not hard, really that hard at all for us, huh? I didn't put the experience up on here either, again. Oh, well. Oh, okay, sure. I had put the item up on, and that's not going to work on here.
An exemplary showing. But wait, you mustn't kill him.
Mm-hmm. Because the soul is going away.
All we have to do now is follow his spirit. It will lead us to our final destination.
So that was mini-boss time, huh?
Would you mind telling us what you're really up to?
Yeah, we're not really falling for it. Are you gonna wax poetic?
Well, I suppose I can tell you a little story.
This is a story about a girl.
Once upon a time, before humans or monsters even existed.
Uh-huh.
A certain Zenithian sought to betray the Zenith dragon and become a god herself.
Oh, right.
Venjurah's spirit should take us right to her.
Oh, so she'll be the true boss then.
I would very much like to meet this woman face to face. Come on, let's go.
Why, is she actually your mother? Or something? Though I don't know if they would be elves in Zenithia necessarily. Well, I don't know. Alright, that's Rose Hill Tower. North is where we want to go. So therefore, we must then go the other way. So, let's see what's here. Another Ronin samurai-looking dude. How well can we avoid everybody? Treasure! Yeah, you should be afraid. A bumper bonus ball! Again, I have not used any of these. I really doubt that I'm going to need to go all that hard in on my experiences, but that might come useful if I get stuck anytime. I just save them and basically don't use them. They'll be useful maybe for challenge runs in the later but not on this save file, obviously. We got some Mega Medicine. Bunch of tigers. Ooh, some mimics. Hey, how you doing? Alright. How about you? Really? Okay, how about you? Give me stuff. A care ring. Well, I didn't do this, so... Alright, that's everybody then. So, I don't really have anyone that I need to really recruit. So I am going to look at their accessories, to see if they drop anything interesting. Once I get past here... Yeah, I'll meet you over at the last spot where we didn't meet up then. You know, the north spot there. See you there. Alright, we're heading on up. I just wanted to make sure we didn't miss anything as we went up. Looks like nothing. Or, I'm sorry, nothing! So, what's in the next part of the Wisp Woods? We have Ancient Tree. Is this a... No, there's no seasons either, come to think of it. Huh. Well, no monsters live in this area. Ooh. In that case, no, everyone's healed. Alright. We'll keep going. I was hoping for more variety, I'll be honest. Are we going to the Yig Leaf? A Yig Tree, I mean? It looks like it. What if I went to the side? Does that matter much? I see a treasure chest and I really want it. But you can't avoid the cutscene.
It would seem we've reached our destination.
Dun dun. The world tree?
So, what the heck's it doing?
It's desperate to see its mother.
Spooky
She's
lady.
the Zenithian traitor, the would-be usurper, Azabel.
As
She
Abel.
birthed the unholy trinity to destroy the world, so that she could create it anew.
Why create it anew when you could go create your own? Couldn't you?
Her actions caused untold pain and suffering. She is the greatest sinner of all.
Okay.
For her crimes, Azabel was banished to another dimension by the Zenith Dragon himself. If she were to return, she would surely birth another Estark and renew her attempt to annihilate everything.
Okay. And
If you truly wish to save the world, as I do, then Azabel must be destroyed.
so you're gonna fight me? Oh. Oh, okay. Well, good job.
This is a battle we have no choice but to win.
Dun dun. Whoa! Dimension Dragon time?
I will not allow it.
Oh! He makes a return, and now he's actually gonna mean something, huh?
Wyrmsworth, you can't stay out of my business, can you?
Nah.
Fool! Refuse to heed my warnings, will you? Then you go no further.
I think not. Wyrmsworth. Alright, let's see if Wyrmsworth is susceptible. He is! Hooray! Okay, let's see. How about you? You'll decide, you'll decide. The others will decide. These guys are kind of brute strength stuff. And so, I'm gonna throw poop at him. It seems fitting. Okay, I'm easily immune. Ooh, stun! Fizzle! Well played. They're finally counteracting some of my stuff here. Very smart. But I have plans for this sort of thing. Time to get that wave of relief going. There it is. I was like, wait, did I do something wrong here? And I'm gonna let them decide for themselves here, though, because they all have some secondary moves if needed. Good hit. Okay. Nice. Okay, yeah, slow his ass down. Now we can get some more moves in. Thanks for that wave of relief. I'm going to switch you over to Healzel to get us, I meant to do orders, but whatever. Good moves. And breath prevented. Lightning Storm's going to hurt, though. Yeah, you got to keep healing. Alright. Tap him down. Heal us around. I'm actually forced to heal, though. That's impressive. Uh-oh. We didn't get his stop spell in. But okay, we can continue this. And what I'm going to do instead, then... I've been getting panaceas, so I'll just do this, and... I'm thinking of it. Healzel, why don't you... You have other moves now. Why don't you break some wind? Oh, you sapped, you blunted... I guess Dim would be the next thing I get to lower the success of Fizzle.
Here.
Okay. Ow. Critical hits prevented. At this point... You're weak to water. Interesting. But, let's see. At this point, you may as well just refresh. Yeah, decelerate. These two know what they're doing, and back to Omni. I'm only doing decelerate to try to stop him using spells. There it is. No more fizzle for him. Ha! That's what I was waiting for. Okay. With that, we actually should be pretty good now. You know what? Let's not... Why chance it? Go ahead and splash him. This is a sturdy party here. Haha! Alright, at this point, now we can change our party up again. Fuzzy Mud did take a beating, but I'll heal her. I'll heal them. Alright, you have 2 turns to attack, and then you need to put the rest of the buffs in. Those 2 are fine. We don't need to accelerate. We don't need to insulate. Oh yeah, you don't have Oomflay yet. Darn it. That's something I was working on, and unfortunately I got rid of it. You're not as good as I would like you to be. In that case, sorry. Let me change things around. Sorry, I forgot I did that. We'll throw you in, Slibmari. I'm never gonna say Slibmarai when I mean to. Alright. Yeah, you can decide what to do. Doing good damage. Nice! Slimerai, you just were there, present in the moment at least. Good for you. I really need to put the experience stuff on, but whatever. 1.5. Okay, neat. Yeah, the 1.5 of 0. Hooray! What do you have to say for yourself? Anything else?
Has the warning I gave in Grimglow Cave slipped your mind?
Sure.
I told you that he intends nothing less than the total destruction of the world.
I actually believe it.
Wyrmsworth, are you trying to worry these good people? That's not my intention at all.
Of course not.
It's just a rather unfortunate side effect.
Uh-huh. Ah, or whatever he said. Yeah, we already figured that he's gonna betray us.
He's not wrong, though. The end of this world will be my fault.
Yeah, we kind of figured.
The portal is open now. It shouldn't be too much longer before Azabel wakes.
We figured that
Remember
out.
that if you do not defeat her, she will destroy the world. Of that, I am certain.
We know. You are not a very good character. Don't worry about it, Psaro. Be funny if nothing happened.
She has awoken. Azabel the Dawnbringer.
The Dawnbringer. We might be in trouble, though. I actually might need to level up some more because, well, our buddy here, Fuzzy Mud, does not have enough skill points to put in to Sage yet, and so I might need to reformat them a little bit. But we are fully healed up, which is nice. Well, you know, it's been a while since my ass has been kicked. We'll save. Give me a moment to do some preparation. I might actually have to use some real accessories, and I'll be right back. Okay, I put the appropriate accessories that you've seen in the past before, but if you really want to see them, I'll quickly show you them. Meteorite Bracer Plus, Demon's Ring, Swindler's Stole, Mighty Armlet Plus, Earthworm Eye for the extra defense because he's also lower level, but he still has decent damage with his breath attacks. Then heals will still get the Hero's Cloak, and Venus Tiara for Fuzzy Mud. I also ended up using some of my too good to use stat seeds and just put a bunch of the skill point ones right on to Fuzzy Mud so that Fuzzy Mud could use their buffs. So now they actually have at least up to Oomphlay. We already have Insulate Lay on one of its other moves here, move pools, talent points, and Giga Drain is not as necessary. So I figured this is good enough for Fuzzy Mud at least. And yeah, that's the best we can do. I am going to see if I can get that treasure chest. We cannot. I'm a little sad about that. But I did save. Will I get my ass kicked? Or... Let's find out. I've been doing obnoxiously well, so it probably is overdue. Hello, evil goddess lady.
By whom am I roused from sleep, pray tell?
Pray tell. She's probably gonna have a lot of light magic.
Is Majora, do Majora, Venjurah.
Jura.
Was it you who came to wake me? But what have you become? The lowly beings of this world are cruel indeed. My darlings, rest a moment in my embrace.
Alright. What are we looking at here?
Only from the depths of infinite despair can this world be reborn in all the glory it deserves.
I disagree.
Now, my beloved children, we have a world to make anew.
Anew. And now we fight a fucking god. Palutena, is that you? Not quite. Well, this ain't good.
To you, fair interlopers, I bestow the honor of a death more magnificent than life itself.
That doesn't sound very fun.
The dawn of evolution is poised to break, and you will be the catalysts for the fires of destruction.
This is the big one. There's no backing out now.
And I'll be using all my items for this one. For end boss time. Alright, first things first. Drold, are you useless? That is the question. You are not! Alright, we have a shot. Roger, let's see. You can decide. You can decide. You can decide. But for this, we're gonna use all our best stuff here, and so you know what I have to do. I have to throw poop at her. It just gotta. Alright, I had my fun. That's all the fun I'm probably gonna have. Here comes pain. Ow. Okay. Ow. Good hits, though. Will it hit? Alright, no critical hits from her left. Alright. Not the worst round. I won't be able to heal him up enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch him out. We'll put Typhoon in next. Typhoon should be able to do some pretty good damage. And I'm going to be healing. We're going to basically use all these Yigdoos up, that's for sure. Alright. You sapped. We need to blunt next. I mean, you didn't sap. Sorry, you decelerated. You need to blunt. The others can decide. Let's go.
Here.
Alright. Magic's gonna be the worst, though. Ooh! Smart bitch. Ooh, that's pain. Heelzel, we need you. You might not even be fast enough for this. I really want to heal him big time, because we need that decelerate. Omnion up, and you're the fastest. And then... Good. I think that's death for one. Two! Oh, right. One. Just one. Alright. Well, you're stuck in healing. We can't even... We're not going to be able to... Well, we could revive you. I decelerated. That's the important thing. I think it... This is going to be fucking cheap, and I know it. We're Omni healing. I'm going to have Drold only spam decelerate. Oh, wait, no, that won't work, because right now we're faster than her, so it really won't matter. Dim her, because right now that's doing the more damage. And... I'm going to give you extra healing there, Dim, because you just used your last legs once already. Oh, wait, no, I can't do that. I want to use my Yiggly. So that we can get the heal on.
Here.
If Heelzel ever gets a non-healing turn, we're going to be using buffs, too. Accuracy down, and wisdom down. Oh, ha! Oh. I need to have him play healer, so now I'm going to have to use up my stuff here. We're going to increase your agility then, at minimum. Keep decelerating. You just need to Omni heal no matter what. The other two can just keep going. Ooh! That helped. So the items break turn order. Shit. Okay. I made the right decisions here. Okay, I am going to risk something here. Mega Medicine, you. And Healzel, we're going to have... Oh, hold on. Drold, you had Decelerate on. That's good. At this point, we're going to have you dim again. And we're going to have you Accelerate late. You're not the best for buffing, but that's okay. This way we can get a little bit of a leg up too. Ow. Oh, please don't be... No! He's gone. Well, like I said, I'm using all my items for this one. I think we'll win, but I do think we're in a little bit of shit here. Oh, why did you block breath? Wave of relief. Pain. Alright, those two already gotten the agility up. I don't have many of these more accelotronics here, so I'm gonna buff you up myself so you can hopefully get that decelerate in. And you gotta keep Omni healing. No critical hits, at least. That Accelerate lay is doing some work. Wow. Oh, no. That could have been worse. Alright, you got the Decelerate lay on, but oh my god. Drold is barely hanging on. This is what happens when you bring a rank D monster in here, but at the same time, we really needed to do this. I don't have anything that's going to help them more. Yeah, I figured as much. I think these are all the stuff I have. Immune to Rock Bomb Shard. Inflicts minor damage for a single member using battlefield metallic monsters. Yeah, I'm not going to throw shit at that. That's not going to work. I am just going to keep... I'm going to help with the healing. That's essentially what I need to do here. For what you can do, Sap. And Healzel, guess what you're doing? That's right, you're healing. Spell's prevented for the moment. Nope. And... yeah. But you're still fast right now. Decelerate. You two know what to do. I'm going to have you refresh our Accelerate lay, I think. She does use breath attacks, so that wouldn't be the worst idea either. You know what? Yeah. The other two got this. And since I have a turn where I don't have to help heal, as much anyway, I'm going to use some MP ups here for our buddies. Here. Accelerate lay did fade off on somebody. Ouch! No spell for you. That ain't good. Alright, I can handle that, but some of them are going to be in trouble here as I try to wake them up. Where's smelling salts? Here it is. I don't remember which abilities I've put on her so far. I've been losing track here. I guess Sap, Omni Heal, and let's go. Oh, that's not good. Oh, but we got her. That one actually was hard, though. I obviously am supposed to have really bulked these guys up, but I have not really done that. Ooh. But okay. I'm going to take care of the skill talent points, but I'll cut off back to the cutscene in just a second. Okay. What now? I hope that's one that I can refight at some point.
What have you done? Only in its total destruction can this world be saved.
That's stupid.
Oh, you don't have to tell me that. Now, before I bring about the end, there is something I must first create.
Are you stupid?
My utopia.
You're stupid.
But for you, Azabel, this is goodbye. Under different circumstances, I feel we might have become friends.
Uh-huh.
Right. Shall we begin? Seriously, what is this all about? Are you really trying to destroy the world?
He's stupid.
As I've already explained, that's just a side effect. You see, there is someone that I'm rather excited to meet.
And who'd that be?
My mother.
Hmm. Okay.
I've missed you ever so much, Mother.
Ludo.
Oh, do I?
Oh, how I've waited for this moment. Is it time for our wish to come true?
Like mother, like son?
It is. We can finally have our utopia now. Sorry it took so long.
Okay.
Are you ready to create it?
Should we stop her? I don't know. This is kind of whacked out, I'm not gonna lie. Well, they said elves can create things, I guess. That counts?
Ludo, what in the world are you doing?
We are related to the ancient Elzetian elves. One of their priestesses had the power to create worlds. It was her duty to transform herself into the world that would forever contain Azabel.
Okay.
That priestess was my mother. Now I'm simply releasing her from that eternal burden.
I see why you would want to do that.
So, what does this have to do with the utopia you keep mentioning?
Don't you think there's too much sadness in this world? I know you understand. After all, you were unable to finish Father, even though he tried to kill you. And in Grimglow Cave. Family should never have to fight like we did there. We're supposed to love one another. This world is nothing but a botched experiment. That's why Mother and I are going to make a new one.
Okay.
Ours will be a paradise, free from fighting and quarrels, a place of true beauty. I want you to come with us. The three of us can live together in peace.
That sounds boring.
Perhaps you need a moment to mull things over. You should know that once our utopia is complete, it will begin to erode away at this world and eventually destroy it. Anyway, my offer stands. Give it some thought. I'll wait right here for you.
Alright. Well, that's a simple answer. No. I'm gonna save. Because that was tough. Are we still beat up too? No, we got fully healed. Now, the question is, can I please get that treasure chest? Yes, I can! It's bugging me. The Four Seasons Flute. Yeah! We can control the seasons now! The Four Seasons Flute is an intriguing instrument that can be played to skip forward to the next season. If you find a spot that can benefit from a change of season, you can play the Four Seasons Flute by pressing ZR or selecting it in the items menu. The Four Seasons Flute can be played as many times as you like, so be sure to try it wherever you come across a promising location. Hell yeah! Alright, that's what I just wanted to get. I didn't know that's what it was. I'm just letting you know, I just really was getting bugged by what's in there. It's gotta be something good. But it looks like, yeah, we have another fight to come. And, you know what? Based on that last performance, I don't think we're ready. I think I actually do need to start upgrading our people with a little bit more seriousness. So, I am going to be doing that. And also, it's about time anyway. So, I'll see you in the next episode instead. I hope to see you there. Bye-bye.